Hello, hello, everybody. Can y'all hear me? Hi, hi. Wow, there's so many people in the chat already. What's up? I don't know if you can tell from my voice, probably not, but I'm a little sick. I feel like there's a con flu going around. Why are you being sick? Oh my god, Kevin is scary. You already know I'm sick. Don't pretend. uh, uh, Yeah, stories and yapping, that's what we're doing. About to go sleep, but just probably say I love the spider drawing CCC. Ah, okay, you saw it. Good night and good night, chat. Ah, okay. Good night, Cranky. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, I was doing so much con, but made me so busy. I couldn't do a proper drawing. So, I just sketched something behind the table. I was like, boom, done, submit. Fits the theme. Lowest effort dream themed CCC entry. Hey Zero, what's up? Did you see yourself? Oh, you can't hear a thing? Er, is my audio good? Oh, you can hear it. Yay, nice. Okay, cool. You might pass out, sleep midway. Yeah, sorry for starting late because I'm a little sick. I woke up early. I was like, yeah, nope, going back to sleep. I'll probably like mute now and then just to like sniffle and cough, but if some of these sniffles and coughs come through, just apologies for that. Just gonna sand stuff. Cough the lung butter out. Yes. Ah, yes. Drowning in snot and lung butter. Checking. You saw yourself? Yay! I'm gonna get some water. Actually, I'm gonna need a lot of water. No camera today. I don't have camera set up. Um, I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close this. I'll need. Okay. Uh, it's still gross to hear. No, it's not. It's perfect. What do you mean it's gross? Hey, Glue, what's up? How's it going? What is that makes your skin itch? That's funny. I embraced it already. Uh, I'm gonna go to the scene, and then you guys can see what we're gonna be doing today. The Rails cast is really effed? Yeah. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Got dragged into playing Overwatch. You're playing Overwatch? GG. All 7. Back in the game. Wow. Um. So I stole this little thing that Captain Scary shared. There's a little fan art on Subnautica 2's launch because I still kind of want to play Subnautica 1. I was thinking maybe like I did 2 streams a week, but I don't know which date yet. Probably not Monday. I'm still thinking like maybe Wednesday and Sunday? Maybe Wednesday and Sunday, but I don't know. Um, Who's your main? Is it a cat? Is it a new cat from Overwatch? I have no idea who that is. I'm not that well versed. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna slowly sketch out this thing, uh, as we talk about the happenings of the past 3 weeks. Don't really know what I'm doing. So this is gonna be a chill and a yappy stream, I think. I'm gonna need this to be bigger. But yeah, it's been a while, guys. I haven't seen you all in like 3 weeks. How's it been? How's it been? How's a little life been kicking you? Almost months, yeah, damn. Uh, after like going to, after coming back from the con, I was like, wow, all of my buffers are gone because I've set a buffer for a month. And then finally realized that it's gone. It's like, yeesh, I need to replenish. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna like, I don't know, check down random stuff. Maybe I should like do random instead of like sketching. I should just draw it in a way to incite happy accidents, I guess. As Bob Ross would say, more of a painting than drawing. And then we'll just, I don't know, find shapes in the shapes or whatever. But yeah, Melbourne. Wow, what a trip. What an expensive trip, actually, I should start. Melbourne was pricey. I didn't realize how pricey it was. I mean, maybe I should have guessed from the plane tickets alone. I was like, wow, Melbourne is like twice as much money compared to going to Brisbane or Sydney. Um, but yeah, it was colder than expected to be in Melbourne. Although I did bring thermals and I did bring a lot of like the jacket that I always wear in the winter. So it wasn't too bad, but it was colder than I thought it was gonna be. Laughing busy lately. I'm looking forward to Subnautica. Yeah, looking forward to Subnautica 1 as well. Was Melbourne nice? It was nice. I like it. It's like a Auckland, but actually I don't know if I should say Auckland. It's kind of is like Auckland, but it's like times by 50 the size. Auckland, but bigger. Maybe it's like Wellington, but bigger. Like in the city, there's so many streets just filled with shops and food. And I feel like it's gonna take you about like maybe 3 months of exploring daily just to like walk and explore each of the shops and each of the streets. It's big city, big city. I wasn't expecting it to be that big. All my life I've ever been on small islands, Taiwan and New Zealand. I mean, New Zealand's not really a small island, but it's still a small country still. And Melbourne is just like big. But yeah. Had a thought and it disappeared. But I met Scarlett! Oh my god, guys, I met Scarlett. I have I have her permission to like the selfie that we took to be checked on social media, so I'm sure it'll be fine if I check it on stream. And also her face is pretty much very public anyways on her Instagram. But look at us! It's Scarlet! And the most iconic Melbourne City Bridge plus a tram going through. That's the most Melbourne background I could ever ask. Oh my god, when I met Scarlett, we hugged. I ran to her and then we hugged. And then she lifted me off the ground. I was like, oh my god! She gave the most beer hug of the beer hugs I've ever experienced. Scarlett is a hugger. She gave me uppies! Scarlett uppies! Next time I meet her again, I'll be like, Scarlett uppies! Sure, I don't know if I've drawn this. Yeah, I took a picture of this. Here you go. I gave her a little surprise. I did this before going to Melbourne. I think this is saying she was quite happy. Hee Give her a portrait. Metro area is 4.7 mil. My streamer mode shouldn't be pinging me. I'm gonna turn that off. Streamer mode. Where's my settings? I can't see. Oh, I can't access streamer mode while it's on. That's awkward. Well, if people ping me again, I'm gonna have to like turn it off and then turn it back on. Oh well. Yeah, Scarlett is so. You're a little jelly. So you said jolly, but she is very jolly. Can't read. I'm sick. Forgive me, guys. My dyslexia is gonna be like turned up to 200%. Although I am recovering. I feel so much worse like 6 days ago, or even 3 days ago. But I am on the recovering side. You're sick, the Bat King, but I feel like I'll be better. Everybody's sick. Oh my god. We're all going through it. Oh my god. New Zealand's bigger than you thought, but not that big. Yeah, it's honestly just land big, but if you go to the city, it's super tiny. Like 5 streets, and that's the shopping district of a city. Of Hamilton at least. And then maybe like 10 streets in Auckland are shopping district streets. City Central and Newmarket, and that's it. But Melbourne was like 50 Street are all shopping and food and tea. There was so much tea. And the birds are weird. But yeah, I met Scarlett. Oh, maybe I should have fixed the camera, because then I could have shown you guys what I got from Scarlett. Oh wait, maybe I took pictures of it. Did I take pictures? Or maybe I took it after I came back. Wait, I got this. Yeah! I got her cottagecore D&D playbook. TTRPG book. Yay! It's so cozy. So cute. The borbs are weird. This is Black and white one. Like there's like a black head, long beak. I could have managed to take a picture of that kind of bird, but um, it's like a long curved beak bird. It was odd, but very cute. A little on the ugly side. um, uh, Nyquil is a modern marvel. Okay, I don't know what that means. Melbourne is on the same size as the whole of New Zealand. Probably, I'm gonna get. That's probably true. Um, we're meeting next. Come to New Zealand. Let's go, Zero. You on your way? Let's go. Get over here. Get over here. Come to New Zealand and we'll do the Lord of the Ring horse ride. Oh, actually, because I've been traveling with my brother, I've been like talking during the Melbourne trip, and we were talking about how like some of the friends from North America wants to visit New Zealand, and he was like, and then like most of the time that we talk about is around like March and April, and then he was like, New Zealand is more beautiful during autumn and winter, like late autumn and early winter. Um, like during the summer, there's not a lot of beautiful sceneries. I guess because all the trees are green, but autumn is like brown leaves. I guess I don't know. But I guess I do agree. Like, whenever it mists in winter and autumn, it's really beautiful in the morning. Summer is peak tourist time. So, I mean, you also can't ski in summer. I guess that's another thing. I have honestly no idea what I'm doing with this thing. I might not like come up with anything during the stream, but I'm just gonna keep chucking stuff down. Why app? Okay, JJ. Oh wait, JJ, I met your husband. Oh yeah, that's right. That was another Melbourne thing that I want to talk about. I met him. You know what? I should have talked about that first because you were going to sleep. But he was so shy. Oh my god. I was also like kind of shy. I was like feeding off his shyness energy, and we're both stuttering. But yeah, he got the shyness circle. Yeah, I do find myself bounce off other people's energy. If people like is shy and like hesitate to talk, I'm kind of also the same. But if people are like jolly, and I met Scarlett, if they're like jolly and talks a lot, I also talk a lot with them. Like a mockingbird. For mine is still your shift in. Okay, it's cool. And then yeah, he got the painting. I'm so happy that he got the painting. It also means that I could make another one. What's my next painting gonna be? And if I use all my streams to do paintings, that means I'm gonna be like a traditional art streaming channel. That'll be funny. My next big convention should be around September. I wonder if I should aim for a painting for September. Mayhaps. But yeah, it was fun. It was nice meeting him. And then like, I bought the painting over there, and then I realized I didn't have a packaging thing. Because I just wrapped it in bubble wrap. And then chuck it in my suitcase. So I just wrapped it back into a bubble wrap, and you know what? Thank God your husband bought a bag himself to carry the painting. Because I wouldn't have a bag for him. He would just be carrying a bubble wrapped painting with no packaging or like handles to pick up. It was lucky. I was like, oh, thank God. Hi, Crochet. Welcome, welcome. I'm a bit sick. You know what? I might mute and sniffle. One sec. Okay, I'm done. I coughed and I sniffled. But yeah, have a good night, JJ. That's probably the most important part for you. If you need to go to sleep, have a good night. Anyways, back to Melbourne and the stories. The people that were going to Supernova was a lot less than I expected. It was like a lot more less than I expected it to be. Because apparently, according to Scarlett, there was a lot of shows running at the same time. There was a lot of conventions, and I think there was like a sport going on as well, because when I went onto the metro, there was people wearing scarves of like a certain team. I don't really know what sport was happening, but the shape wasn't turning out the way that I thought it was going to turn out. But it is going in this direction, I guess. Saw my brain one. Weird. Hope you feel better. Oh, thank you, Crochet. I have been feeling better. If I hadn't been feeling better, I don't think I would be streaming. Which is why it's gonna be a Yappy stream. Soccer rugby? I have no idea. They were just wearing scarves, with matching color. So that just makes me think that maybe there's a sport going on. But the showground that we were going, the building literally right next door, it was a book fair convention, and I actually lined up in their queue when we were going in, and we were told we're in the wrong queue. I was like, what? There's like two convention back to back next to each other? That's crazy. But yeah, good thing we went in early, and then told to line up at the alley queue. Nice spacious corridor for a con, but there wasn't a lot of people going. Apparently there's a furry con up north as well. So I think people on that very weekend was just spread out across different events, which means less people and which means less revenue. So that was a shame. I think that was like a bad luck on the timing. What, that got your attention? FurryCon? Is that your preference? But yeah. Other than the lack of sales, the unfortunate lack of sales, it was a good con. I bought like a charm made out of leather, and it could hold my inhaler. I think I did take a picture of it and post it on social media. I don't know if I have it with me though. Like, I can't see it in my folder of photos. Oh. Oh well. And also I bought a Hades poster with Prometheus on it. There was also not a lot of whatchamacalled commissions. Usually I would get like 5 to 10 commissions in a convention. But this one I only got 2. I think that's like pretty low. I don't know. Maybe my setup just wasn't really good. Um, there was also a lot of artists. There was like 300 artists in there. Which, but we're not jam packed against each other. We were quite spread out, and there's still 300 of us tabling. You can imagine how big that space is. Everybody have like a 2 by 2 meter squared area, and the corridor for people to walk around is like 3 tables across. So big area, big artist alley, huge. But I think because of how big it is, it just means that people are less likely to walk around. Maybe I don't know. I'm like theory crafting as to why my sales are bad. It's just copium, at this point. Copium. Um, but I met Andy Serkis. Yay! I met Gollum. They have a Gollum panel, and he did a Gollum impression as well. Although we couldn't film it. Filming was not allowed, unfortunately. But it was amazing. He did a Gollum impression on the stage. I've been seeing a lot of the Hobbit guys going around on conventions, like Frodo and Sam actually visited New Zealand on the Armageddon last year, I believe. I think it's because of the new movie that's coming out, so they're doing like a lot of promotion. Gallum. Who's gonna be doing the first Lord of the Ring horse ride with me in New Zealand? There's like a lot of my North American friends wanting to go to New Zealand. So I'm like wondering who's gonna be the first to ride the horsey. Um, I think that's pretty much the first day of the convention. Yeah. Surprisingly, I didn't get sick from Melbourne. The second day was like also the same-ish. Arguably less people as well on the second day, which is even worse. But then on the third day, the convention's over, so went we went sightseeing around. We went around Melbourne before we have to catch the plane, and we went to the city central library with a big dome. I'll show a couple pictures. Picture time. Actually, water time. My throat is dry. Sheesh. Where are my pictures at? The library. Wow. It's like a big dome. I heard noises. Hydrate. I will hydrate. Thank you. But yeah, it's been like 3 weeks, so I might have like not remembered things. So if you guys got questions, I'll use that to like remember stuff. um, but yeah, this is a library. I actually don't know if these books are readable, because I didn't go into the dome itself. I was on the second floor, but I could have like walked in here and then checked out the books, but we didn't have time. Because we went to the second floor to look at the library museum ish looking thing. Um, For being a library, I actually didn't touch any books. I just looked at the museum displays. Look, there's a comic section. 1945. That's crazy. This is the first strip form comic. Wow. But yeah, there's a whole literature museum on the second floor, and that's where we explored. Enormous place and very beautiful as well. Um, and then we went to see. Oh yeah, I took a bunch of like city buildings, city photos. It was like skyscraper, Victorian old building, skyscraper, Victorian old building. It was kind of a vibe, honestly. Quite a vibe. And also the trams are everywhere. The trams are pretty much like bus stops. Also, for the month of April, public transport was free, and I think we got lucky in going at that time. And then we went to a street called the Graffiti Street. Let me see. Trying to like pick and select. But before we went to the Graffiti Street, there was like this little flower shop. It was so cute. I took a bunch of photos of it. It was like right there in a very stoic looking building. It's so cottagecore. Yeah, that's an easy city to transit around, yeah. I took a photo of a few bikes that was parking because I was into modeling bikes, I suppose. But this is the Graffiti Street. Wow. Apparently this entire street you can just draw whatever you want. Honestly, what I should have done is take a pen with me and actually draw something. But I forgot my pen, my marker pen. And I could have like taken my sticker with my QR code on it and chuck it on the wall as well. Missed opportunity. But yeah, there's a lot of love hearts. I think once a month they chuck a new mural over all of these art, and then people can just start graffiti. Crazy looking. There was a lot of shoes being hung on a wire as well. People were like putting stickers down. I was like, damn, I should have bought my sticker. Easy advertisement. Meow meow meow. Oh wait, did I show the what's that before? Yeah, there it is. This is this fire escape staircase, and it's all graffitis. That's crazy. People will have to like be standing on outside of the staircase to be like drawing on these pillars and drawing on these handrails. Like, how did they get up here? They have to like climb this mesh or something. Crazy. We couldn't go to. We didn't have time to go to other places like Melbourne Zoo or whatever. Those two were like the only place that we could explore at a time. I thought I lost my drawing for a second. And yeah, I think that's like the 3 days that we were in Melbourne. Um, gonna mute and cough a bit. Alright. And then let's see. That's funny. Oh dear. I hope your boss didn't mind. Lol. Um. So on the way back, oh my god, the most frustrating thing on the way back from Melbourne, I saw a kangaroo and a crocodile jerky being sold in the no non-taxable shops. So I've already passed the gate and I've already passed the security checks. We were just waiting for the flights, and I saw the jerky. I'm like, I have to get the kangaroo jerky. Where else am I gonna eat a kangaroo? But then on the way back to New Zealand, getting past the biosecurity checks, I have to declare it because it is food, even though it's dried. So I declared it. And they said they need to check the jerkies. And they took my crocodile. My crocodile. My crocodile. Apparently, the crocodile may be endangered in New Zealand, so they have to like check it, and then if it passes, it will send back to us. But then like they have to open it to check it, right? They're gonna be like, yeah, this crocodile is definitely endangered. Let me just do another test. Yeah, and then send it back to me. I still don't have it. I feel like the crocodile is probably gone. I should have just eaten the crocodile in Australia. I was like, if it's extinct, why is it sold in an airport? We'll check this for you, eat some, exactly. My crocodile. I spent $12 on that. My jerky. At least I got a kangaroo, and I ate it during the Armageddon. It was an interesting taste. Interesting taste for sure. I think I need a sniffle. I'm gonna mute. Okay, I'm back. Eating crocodile and kangaroo, right? Kangaroo? Question mark? Could it be me? Could it be you? Because you're not in Australia. I went to Australia, I bought kangaroo and crocodile, and New Zealand took my crocodile. I ate a kangaroo though. My crocodile. Snappy. But yeah, that kind of concludes the Australian trip. I feel like. A highlight is definitely meeting Scarlett. That was amazing. I love her. She is amazing. I finally get to meet her after like what? It feels like 10 years of knowing her on the Twitch.tv. Even though we have to like part ways because she's also doing like cons, so we had to be like, we need to sleep early so that we have more energy. We were probably both dead, by the way, during the time. We're like dead tired. Could go so fun. Goat. Goat. Eat the goat. Um, and then after 4 days from coming back from Melbourne, I didn't get sick, but my brother did. So we me and my sister went to Auckland Armageddon the following week, and I forgot a chair for her. I only ordered a chair, and I was supposed to bring an extra chair, but I forgot. So she was sitting on our suitcase the entire time, and I think our suitcase have a dent at this point. And she was also very uncomfortable. But Auckland Armageddon had a lot more sales for some reason in comparison to Melbourne Supernova, which is actually surprising because I've never had a very successful Armageddon tabling. I think maybe it's because the position of where my table is at, it was at like where a lot of crowds would be crossing over, and then it was like a lot of people over there at the same time. And also I did a little bit of upgrade to my table as well. I took a lot of photos. Actually, I took a lot of photos for Armageddon, but I didn't transfer it to my computer. But there is this. This is the Supernova table. So I did upgrade my table to be a bit higher for Armageddon. It's like about this high. So maybe that grabbed more attention. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do another painting so that I can chuck it in this space. It's gonna be empty. Kirigo. Ooh, that sounds good actually. I don't have to cook today because, you know, I don't think sick person should be cooking for the family. But that's why I can go on a bit later today. And then we'll talk about streaming scheduling later about Subnautica. And then what's next? Oh yeah, I saw a lot of commissions for Armageddon, which is surprising. I've never gotten that much amount of commissions at once. It was like, I feel like it was definitely more than 20 commissions, including the custom buttons. I was just 24/7 behind the table, scribbling like a gremlin. And then when I finish a painting, I do like a, oh, my back gesture. Because I've been in that hunchback position for hours and hours. It was like done, commission done, next, commission done, next. Quite an experience, honestly. But yeah, I think I earned back my plane tickets for Melbourne off Armageddon, which is nice. Continue, I'm gonna get some Jamaican food. I'll be waiting. I would love to try some Jamaican food. I would love to try those food. Crunchable and strip? Hell yeah. I need to, if I'm going to New York, I need to sign up for some kind of convention first though. And then plan around it. I must go to a convention. Maybe I'll go for like a small one. And not like a big one, like a Comic-Con. Oh, but I feel like if I'm going to Australia next, I think I'm just gonna stick with Comic-Con. And maybe stick with Sydney and Brisbane. Surprisingly, Brisbane was quite fruitful in the sales wise. Yeah. Let's see. What else? I can't remember much. A lot of things happened, but I can't remember like if there's any like point of interest during Armageddon. It was just busy, busy, busy. For doing NA cons, there's a lot of cons. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of cons. Um, Maybe I'll aim for a smaller con. I don't know if I'll fare well in a big con. But I've just been like super busy on the Auckland Armageddon. It was a lot of cosplays, I suppose. Oh, actually, I can talk about this. This is a little thing that I made for Melbourne. Um, Wait, no, is it Melbourne? Did I chuck it in Melbourne? Wait a minute. What was it, Melbourne? This was the supernova setup, and I didn't have it. No, it was for Armageddon. So coming back from Melbourne, I decided to make these little guys 2 days before Auckland Armageddon. Um, so I bought like these wood. I painted them. I dyed the strings, and I stuck these like little metal rings through the wood, glue them together, string them up, and sort of like a car charm. No, it wasn't Melbourne. It wasn't Melbourne. It was Armageddon. I did it. I made this in between the time of coming back from Melbourne and Armageddon because I think if I remember correctly, at that time the Hermitcraft charity was going on, and I was just watching it um, as I count my stock and stuff from after Melbourne. Um, so no, these guys were only displayed on Auckland Armageddon. Yeah. Um, and if you don't know what these guys are Hermitcraft things, so they're quite popular but niche at the same time. I thought for sure that these guys are so niche that nobody is gonna recognize them. Like maybe one person is gonna recognize it, but will probably not buy it even then. But oh my god, there were so many people, and not just kids, because this is it is Minecraft, so I thought kids will probably recognize them more, but not just kids, the adults recognize them too. And so many people just came over to my table and be like, "Oh my god, it's Evo! It's Evo!" Crazy, but these two sold. These two charms sold. But it wasn't until like during I was selling these, another thought came to my mind. I was like, wait, if these are card charms and you hung it up on your dashboard, if it swings, these are made of wood. If they swing and hit the windshield, I wonder if it's gonna do some damage. Because they are made of wood. I mean, they're soft enough for me to push these metal rings through just by hand, but they are still hard pieces of wood. But yeah, two of them didn't get sold. Got any leftovers that you could potentially buy? Do you have like $60 of shipping fee that you can spare as well if you want to buy those? Oh my god, I have like ceased shipping anything from New Zealand to overseas. It's so pricey. It's probably not $60. It's probably like less than $30 over shipping fee, but still, that's a lot of money just to ship anything. But I do have leftover merch. Um, not gonna do, not gonna do anything. Not gonna do anything. What's not gonna do anything? It's not $60. It's probably less than 30. It's like $26 last I checked. But inflation is inflation in New Zealand is real bad. So I don't know how much that's gonna cost now. Wood is not hard enough to break a windshield from swing, but it could chip. Well, I don't know about chipping actually. It could make a scratch, maybe. Yeah, I'll hit you up. It could make a scratch. We'll make a mark, any kind of mark. And also, like, if you see car charms and then you drive, they always swing so wildly, right? So you don't think so? Okay. It may just make like a noise, like a really loud noise. Concerning. So I think like whenever people buy these, I just tell them like tighten up this knot really tight so that it doesn't swing too much. And hopefully that won't cause any issues. But anyways, the reason why I bought this up is because I have a idea that came to my mind after Auckland Armageddon is over. Okay, imagine a 5mm MDF board, and I put it under a laser cutter, and I just simply cut a 5x5 grids of cubes, and what you get is a perfectly cubed tiny little square. And I paint these tiny little cubes with color, and then make like a little Minecraft me. Gully format work by the end. Oh, good. Used to have cork balls that hung from your rear view. Oh, okay. But they're cork balls though. They're not sharp on the edges. Among Us. I mean, yeah, I guess. There's a joke to this. So, one of the hermits, build this, trying to imitate another hermit called Etho, but his building skills were so bad that this is what came out, and it has since been dubbed Etho, and other designs of the Etho variation has popped up. But yeah, it's kind of like a inside joke for the Hermitcraft. If you know, you know. If you don't, it's all good. 99% sure words not gonna hurt the glass. Okay. Okay. Cool. Good to know. But yeah, the idea that I have was I could make little Minecraft miniatures. Like maybe you could put in your shelf or put on your desk. And I could just make interesting Minecraft builds made out of MDF. Wouldn't that be so cool? Embracing my Minecraft side. And then that got me thinking, what if I just invest into buying a laser cutter? And I checked the website. I think the cheapest one is $300. But I've asked around people who do own this $300 laser cutter. They're like, it's actually not that great. If you can, you should invest into like $1,000 laser cutter. And I invest into my printer, and it's already $1,000. I'm like, maybe I can just do a few more cons, and I could invest into a laser cutter. All the things that I could do if I owned my own laser cutter. That would be the dream. That would be the dream indeed. So guys, please buy my merch so that I can own the laser cutter. 3D printer is cheaper, but I don't want to manage the resins. I think one, you have to store the resins in a storage space that's not gonna degrade it. I think it's a word. It's a better word. Because resin spools can degrade. If you're like, I don't know if it's like humid or if it's like, anyways, it needs to be carefully kept. And then the resin printer itself, the room that you want to put the 3D printer in, you need a good ventilation system as well, because you don't want to be breathing in melted resin fumes, because that's bad for your lung. Support our Patreon for laser cutter. Drop a few dollars on Twitch so that I can afford a laser cutter. I'm actually, because of the Melbourne convention, I'm in the negative. I'm in the red. I lost money, but it was mainly because the plane ticket was so expensive. And the convention itself didn't have a lot of people going. Oh, I'm so sad. But it's okay. It's what it is. What was I talking about? Oh, 3D printers. Yeah, it's a lot of maintenance, I feel like. And for a laser cutter, I think I could just chuck it in my garage and just leave all of my doors open while I do the laser cutting, and also like just not be in the garage while it laser cuts. So then fume won't be a problem, even though the garage doesn't really have a good ventilation system. I'll let the wind do the job. If I get a small enough laser cutter that I could just carry, like I just chuck in the garage when I need to use it, and then bring it back inside after it's finished. So I feel like a laser cutter, even though it is more expensive than the 3D printer, I could probably manage a laser cutter safely more than a 3D printer. I need a syphil. Muting. But yeah, anyways. If I do get a laser cutter, also, I could, laser cut paper as well, which is something I'm also wanting to do. It's like I can make intricate, like, box designs, if that makes sense. Cardboard box. I wonder if it can laser cut like a sticker sheet or something. That'd be interesting. I wonder if I laser cut like a really thin paper, is it gonna like burn? Burn the entire paper. Yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much what happened at Armageddon. I caught up with a lot of like Auckland table friends. Caught up with a few past co-workers as well who still lives in Auckland. It was very nice. Very nice to chat about them, talk to them and stuff like that. I think nothing too noteworthy other than that. Sold a lot of Hades as usual. Hades is still very hype, so it seems. I seen it singe the edge of wood being cut. Yeah, that's fine. And then, oh yes, driving. Oh my god, this is the first time that I drove without a experienced driver on my side for 2 hours straight on the highway as well. And it was scary. I missed like 2 exits turning into the city, and I had to turn into an exit that wasn't my exit, and then like stop for a bit, pull up on the side, and then redo my Google map, and then drive back. Drive back into the highway just to go into the right exit. Oh my god. It's the first time I I don't have an experienced driver on my side, on my passenger seat. Like whenever I drove on a highway, I've always had somebody who's experienced on my side because my brother's sick, so he couldn't accompany us. Um, I have driven in the city by myself, but that's fine. It's in the city. We're driving slow. It's whatever. But am I not an experienced driver? No, I've only been driving for like 3 months. Wait, it's April. I've been driving for 4 months. That's my experience. 4 months, and so being like in the city-ish. I have driven to like other cities and used the highway before, but I have always had somebody experienced beside me. I am. You're gonna be in my car. We're gonna be in a tin can, rocking the New Zealand road that has potholes and patches. I'm practicing. Look, I'm practicing. I actually feel like I got better at driving because of this experience. I have to drive there and back, by the way, with heavy luggage on the back as well. Um, but yeah, yeah, you're cooked. You're so cooked. I wish Zero's here, and I could tell him about driving as well. So you drove your whole life, just very little? No. It's more like I stay at home for my whole life, so I don't need to drive. But then because my brother moved out, I had to like pick up driving because he was the person that drove around the house. But now I have to do it. It was forced upon me. I'm feeling really nasally right now. Ugh, my nose. But yeah, I got better. I swear, I got better. I got honked once. Okay, once, just once, just once. It wasn't much. It's okay. I got honked, and I know why I got honked. I'm learning. Okay, turn on radio and close my eyes and pretend I can fast travel. No, you need to be awake. If you get into a crash, you need to open your eyes and look at the crash. I'm gonna be able to get my full license next month, so looking forward to that actually. Okay, this is very specific. So, Auckland traffic, very busy. Also, I was exiting on a very busy, exiting into the highway on a very busy hour. So there was a lot of cars lining up to go into the exit, into the highway, this way. And I was over here. Now, these dashed lines, these are dashed lines. So I could turn into this, I could go into this lane whenever there's a dash line. However, it was so busy that there was a lot of traffic in here. Now I was looking at the Google map. I was going this way, like a oblivious little thing I am. I was going this way. I was looking at Google map. I was like, this is this? Am I supposed to go into this lane? I was like hesitating, double checking. I was like, oh shit, I should be going this way. And then because the solid line is just up ahead, and I cannot turn into this lane at the solid line, so I had to stop here, wait for an opening to go in. And honestly, people in New Zealand are quite kind, so an opening did come out. But because it was so busy, there was traffic behind me going this direction. So as soon as the traffic come out, and then I went in, this person honked me. And I think it's because you're supposed to go into this lane as a how do you say that word? I never know how to say it. Equilit? Equilit? No. What's that word? I think it's just something you're supposed to do. I think you're just supposed to go into this lane further back. Like everybody knows this route at this point, so people are turning into this lane way before the traffic jam is going. So rule-wise, I am correct, but it's frustrating for the people behind here. So people tend to like turn into this highway a lot sooner, like way sooner before the traffic jam starts to happen. So yeah, and then I got honked. So I'm technically correct. I just don't know the road. Yeah, exactly. They know where they're going. I don't know where I'm going. Anyways, that's my little driving show and tell. I'll be fine. I got lessons, okay? Like professional lessons. I know what I'm doing. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Besides, it's New Zealand. Our speed limit is like 100 km, which is like half of what America has. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Yeah, I did driver's education. I did lessons, like professional lessons. I paid for it. So, like, I know the proper rules, and like they even taught me how to. It doesn't come up in the New Zealand test, but they taught me how to park on a slope because New Zealand has a lot of slopes, steep ass slopes. Have I exceeded the speed limit? Only on highways. And on the right lane as well. Which you can on a highway. But it wasn't much, it was like 10. Like 5 to 10, so it's still in the it's still in the speed limit. Okay, I think that's about it for the show and tell in Oakland. I don't know if there's anything else that I want to talk about. Oh yeah, I got sick. I got sick after Auckland. I've been drowning in snot and lung butter for 4 days. I'm finally feeling better now. I did nothing, absolutely nothing for 4 days after Auckland, Armageddon. I tried to stay awake, but I couldn't stay awake for like 2 hours, and I should go straight back to bed. I did absolutely nothing. I tried to do a bit of royals, but I couldn't even get one image out. I was doing like 1 panel a day, which sucked. In Canada, you don't see a posted speed limit. It's assumed 60 km or what the driver deems safe. Oh, I see. Okay. I mean, yeah, 60 km. That's kind of like suburban area, I think. Backwards are basically 100 km. You're like, America is like 160 km or something, which I've never reached that speed. But they also have very straight roads. Back roads. Oh, okay. Our highway is like 100 km. It's 100 km to 120. But you can go like 10 km. Like go above and below 10 km of that. Only if you're on the right lane though. If you're in the left lane, you cannot exceed 100 km. Okay, let's talk about Subnautica. Let's screenshot this. So we are at the 4th right now. I'm thinking I'm gonna try streaming on the 6th, on Wednesday and Sunday. Yes, let's talk turkey. To do Subnautica 1. So do that. And then 15 is when Subnautica 2 comes out. Give or take a day for time zone. It's probably American time zone, but I'm gonna use 15 anyways. So I could probably do like 3 streams of Subnautica 1 before 2 comes out. I wonder how many streams like it will take for me to finish Subnautica 1. I might play like in between just to do resource gatherings and then do story stuff during stream days. And then I'll reserve the Mondays for art. But I don't know what to draw for Monday streams. I think I might not do Mondays for now and switch to Wednesday and Sunday and see how that goes. 15 for me, 14 for us. Oh, okay. Oh, their time is localized? Oh, okay. Sorry, had a cough. Yeah, let's switch down to Wednesday and Sunday and see how I feel. I've been like super gung-ho about streaming on Mondays. Just because I feel like I don't do much work-wise on Mondays for some reason. And I thought I'll just stuff like a stream in there if I'm not already doing much work. But you know what? I've never tried any other days. Maybe these days will be like good for stream as well. So I'm gonna try Wednesday and Sunday for Subnautica. And even if I'm still sick here, I think game stream is fine. Also, wait a minute. When's the Zine Fest? Hamilton Zine Fest. That's happening this week. Where does Zine Fest at? a week or so until Zinfest, right? So why can't I see the date? What the heck? Da, 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 da. Where is their advertisement? Oh, here it is. 2026. May the 9th. Okay, Zinefest is here. There you go. Just a day before. Maybe I can yap about Zinefest as well during a Subnautica stream. When do you end? When do you end stream? And next stream base will be 10 times the size. For real. Better off streaming Subnautica than scrolling TikTok. Yeah, true. But also on these days I won't be cooking as well, so I can probably stream most of the day. Yeah, that's the plan. Good plan? I have no idea. It's a plan. Let's see if we can finish Subnautica in May, and then we can jump right into Subnautica 2 around June. We'll put a very, very loose Subnautica 2 circle around here. Very, very loose. Super loose. Don't have to follow it. Extremely loose. And also, the Subnautica 2 is a pre-release? Or is it a beta? If it's a beta, I don't think there's a lot of content, right? But pre-release might have a bit more content. I don't know, I guess it's like, do they have a storyline? And if they do have a storyline, there's no way there's no way we have a full early access. Yeah, there's no way we have a full. Oh wait, it's early access, which means they might have the full game out. I'll see. But I kind of want to finish this Subnautica thing around October, September. Around September. Boop. See, September. Hopefully around August, late August and early September, because September is do they have a date? Ah, they do. Okay, September 26 to 27, I got accepted into Overload. So it'd be like 26, 27, it'll be like here. Boop. There you go. So I'll be busy again with the con. Surely. Surely we'll be finished by then, right? Ain't no way. Yeah. How's that for a plan? I think that's a good plan. I know I said this is a short stream, but oh, I guess it is short because I started late. Anyways, look at the fish. When you look at the silhouette, you feel like this fish is going in this direction. Like, I'll draw an arrow. You feel like the fish is going in this direction. But for some reason, I made the fish go in this direction. Somehow. I don't know how. But there's the fish. I wonder if you can get out of the template. It's very vague with what they say on the website. Like, can I do this? Like, can I make like Chihulu tentacles outside of the dashboard? Can I do this and give it horns or something? Can I like give it extra tail? Like, can I do these? I don't know. They don't really specify. Like, if I go outside of the dash lines, do I get disqualified? On their website is Super League. Use image template to create your own version of the deep wig brooder Leviathan. Minimum resolution, post your artwork. Like this line. This is the only criteria for this contest. That's it. Nothing like you have to follow the dash line, or you don't have to follow the dash line, or if you change the background, you'll be disqualified. It says I can use text though. I don't know. I don't really care about these. Yeah, I don't try. Chihulu? Is that not how you say Chihulu? Have I been wrong in this D&D world this entire time? Hey, Zero! I'm about to end. I think my nose is about to die. It's a good time to end. But look at my fish. But yeah, like, can I give it horns? Can I give it like, I don't know, bunny ears? Can it be like ooh? This is my Leviathan. Almighty Leviathan, fear me. Fear me. Meow. Is that really how you say it? No. I can't English. I can't English. Helldivers illuminate. Look how cute it is. Why would you shoot it? Separated. But yeah, I think that's about it. I did all my recaps. I talked about how sick I am. Talked about my Subnautica schedules, which I'll turn that up again. The Subnautica schedules, as well as Overload schedule. I wonder if I should redo some of the convention merches before Overload, or should I just sell all stock? Dunno. I'll think about that after Subnautica, I guess. Good. Yep. I'm glad. Did you enjoy the yap? That was my yap. Thank you very much. Um, I'll see you on Wednesday, I guess, or 2 days later, because it's probably Sunday for you guys. Now just exist in the file. Somehow my schedule. I mean, you know what? It's fitting. It's a sum. Oh, I did not save. Yo, I should save this. There you go. It's saved. That was like 2 hours of work and 2 hours of yep without saving. Cool. I kind of want to go to Armageddon of Spring, but I didn't get into the submission form for it. I missed the timing, so maybe I won't be going there. So Overload is probably my last convention of the year. Barriers. Cool. I don't think I'm gonna raid anyone. Unless Big Comic Hub is doing something silly. If they're reporting a news, it feels like they're reporting a news. Okay, I won't raid them. If they're doing something silly, I would raid them. Peace. Yeah, I think I'm just and my throat's dying. Have a good one, everybody. And if you're sick, drink lots of lemon tea and ginger tea and get better. There's lots of sick people here.